a global leadership center in Amravati. And as a part of his many other institutions that he is building, he's known for having built institutions. He's known for his technology prowess. He's known for the way he is trusted. He's known for the way he has built partnership. He's known for his vision. He's known for his leadership. He's known for his values. So this Global Leadership Center is all about leadership, value-based leadership, which he is creating in Andhra Pradesh at Amravati. And in this task force, which is co-chaired by Mr. Chandrasekharan, we do expect to look at various streams of work, including about the center coming up. I'll stop there because we have such great two leaders to speak to us, if I may. But I would like to mention 2 points, that it is as a first step towards the GLC, we are indeed very happy to get into an understanding with IMD in Switzerland, and we had a great meeting in Delhi, and it was Chief Minister's desire that we tie up with various global institutions of repute to bring knowledge and knowledge capital into the GLC, and we will enter into a memorandum of understanding with the IMD as a start. And I must also say that we will have industry partners both from India as well as from outside of India. And the first to come in has been the GMR group. And I'm so glad to have such a strong presence of the GMR team over here. And Mr. Raju and all others who are present here, we do appreciate this partnership that we will have. So that's the theme. And I just wanted to welcome again all of you to this launch and this exchange of this understanding between IMD and ourselves for building this institute. Ladies and gentlemen, warm welcome and thank you very much. I'd really request now some of our partners. First, of course, our main partner here with whom we are signing, David Back, or the president of the IMD Business School, to make a couple of remarks, please.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Honorable Chief Minister, distinguished guest, as president of IMD, it's my distinct pleasure, my honor, to join you this morning to congratulate you on this important moment, the launch of this transformational center. IMD is a business school based in Switzerland with deep Swiss roots, but we work globally. And our mission, our purpose is to transform leaders and organizations for a more prosperous, sustainable, and inclusive world. And that mission, that purpose compels us to be present in the most economically dynamic regions of the world. And of course, that means India. You kindly referenced our meeting in Delhi just a few weeks ago. I was fortunate to attend the CII Global Economic Policy Forum, and I was just so inspired by the energy, the passion, the commitment, the momentum. And I don't have to tell you that what is happening in India, the momentum, the positivity, is in stark contrast to many other parts of the world. So we're excited to partner with you to explore how we can support and accelerate the development of responsible, future-oriented leaders all across India, and of course, particularly in Andhra Pradesh. And this is something that is important to us as an institution. We have long-standing relationships with India. I was delighted to see my friend CTL here this morning. We worked together on a program for the Mahindra Group a while back. But it is also something that is personally important to me. I've been visiting your beautiful country for over 3 decades. It's changed dramatically during this period. I don't have to tell you this. But I've always been inspired that this rapid change, this transformation, has gone hand in hand with a deep commitment to your roots, to your civilization, to your traditions, to your values. And we're delighted to work with you, learn with you, partner with you, and move forward together to achieving that goal of a more prosperous, sustainable, and inclusive world. Thank you very much for the opportunity to collaborate with you.
Thank you very much, David. And it was, as I mentioned, indeed great opportunity for us to have this partnership with many Indian companies. And the first that came up was GMR. It was again Mr. GM Rao's immediate reaction of wanting to collaborate, wanting to partner, wanting to give his resources, make his resources available. So in that context, I also request Mr. GVS Raju, who is present, the chairman of the GMR Airports, to also make a few remarks, please.
Good morning, and respected Honorable Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, Sri Nara Chandrababu Naidu garu, and Chairman of Tata Sons, Mr. Chandrasekhar garu, Mr. David, and Mr. Chandrachit Banerjee garu, and respected dignitaries. I'd like to appreciate our Honorable Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu garu for his visionary leadership in establishing this Global Leadership Capability Center with tie-up with IMD Switzerland. As Chandrababu Naidu garu has always been a forward-thinking leader, and this initiative is yet another testament to his commitment to making Andhra Pradesh a global hub for leadership, innovation, and excellence. By setting up this Global Leadership Center, it reinforces Amaravati as a potential as a world-class knowledge and talent hub, attracting the best minds from across the world and India. And this initiative reflects deep commitment to empowering future leaders and professionals, ensuring that Andhra Pradesh continues to produce top-tier talent in governance, business, and entrepreneurship. By investing in leadership and skill development, Honorable Chief Minister Garu is positioning Andhra Pradesh as a key player in the global economy, fostering as an ecosystem where industries, investors, and innovators can thrive. This initiative aligns perfectly with India's vision for global leadership in various sectors. Andhra Pradesh is playing a crucial role in shaping the next generation of change makers. We as GMR Group wholeheartedly support this initiative and to be part of this great success of this institute. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Raju, for that huge commitment. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now my pleasure to request the Honorable Chief Minister, Mr. Chandrasekharan, to release the brochure of the GLC. I said Mr. Chief Minister and Mr. Chandrasekharan. Now, may we request for the film, a short film on this institute.
Is the land of vibrant cultural heritage, blessed with abundant natural resources and thriving industries. It holds immense potential to drive India's economic growth of the future. Guided by the vision of Honorable Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, Mr. N. Chandrababu Naidu, the Federation of Indian Industry, in partnership with the state government, has formed a task force on economic development for Swarna Andhra Pradesh at 2047. Chaired by the Honorable Chief Minister and co-chaired by Mr. N. Chandrasekhar, Executive Chairman of Tata Sons, the task force is crafting a blueprint to accelerate the state's economic growth.
Amaravati will make hub for all this knowledge economy, public policy creation, everything. We are having 2-3 advantages. One is information technology is the backbone for knowledge economy. Second one, demographic dividend. Third one, youngsters, because youngsters are entrepreneurs.
As part of this initiative, CII, in partnership with the Andhra Pradesh government, is establishing the CII Center for Global Leadership on Competitiveness, or GLC, in Amaravati, the state's capital. The center's vision is to develop globally competent leaders, driving innovation, sustainability, and excellence across industries. Its mission is to transform India's leadership landscape through education, skill development, advisory services, and strategic global partnerships by transformative training programs, building on cutting-edge topics, global and industry collaborations. Key focus areas of the center include advisory services, global best practices. CII and the Government of Andhra Pradesh invite international institutions and organizations to engage, participate, and collaborate with the Center for Global Leadership on competitiveness in shaping future leaders to drive global innovation and excellence.
Ladies and gentlemen, I now have the pleasure to announce an exchange of a letter of intent between the IMD Business School, Switzerland, represented by David Bach, and the Center for Global Leadership on Competitiveness, represented by Mr. Chandrababu Banerjee, in the presence of all our dignitaries. And now I have the pleasure to request Mr. N. Chandrasekharan, Executive Chairman, Tata Sons, and Co-Chair Task Force on Economic Development for Swarn Andhra Pradesh at 2047 for his keynote address.
Honorable Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, Sri Chandrababu Naidu Garu, Mr. Chandrababu Banerjee, Mr. David Bach, Mr. GPS Raju, my dear friends from the business, from India, all business leaders, dear friends, ladies and gentlemen, and members of the media. It is truly a tremendous honor, pleasure, and opportunity to have this opportunity to co-chair the Economic Task Force for Swarn Andhra at 2047. While it looks like a very long-term plan, we all know the Honorable Chief Minister, who is a man in a hurry. I have had the pleasure of working with him. First time when he transformed the erstwhile Andhra Pradesh, which was the integrated Andhra Pradesh, and Hyderabad, which he changed to what it is today. I want to tell you, that time I was in TCS, our reviews were at morning 6 a.m. with him. So he is very driven and drives execution. So while we will be developing this plan for 2047, this plan will have immediate actions for near-term progress and systematically go towards a long-term vision of 2047. This 2047 plan will be based on the Andhra Pradesh government's 4P model, which is public, private, people, and partnerships. The plan we are working will have multiple components, will have specific focus on certain sectors where it can be doubled down while nurturing other sectors, and economic growth coupled with job creation is the focus of the plan. While this is a business plan for economic growth, the Chief Minister has developed a holistic agenda. We saw one of that, which is the global Leadership Council GLC. We are already working on state-of-the-art educational institutions with partnership from world-renowned institutions, Center for Artificial Intelligence, Center for Quantum Computing on the one side. On the other side, traditional industries like agriculture, huge emphasis on tourism and manufacturing sectors. There are many such parts to this whole plan. One is human resources development, another one is leadership development, economic development on verticals, and the last but not the least is the whole vision about creating entrepreneurship. How do you make entrepreneurship at scale is one of the questions that he has posed, and we are trying to incorporate that into the plan. So it's going to be a holistic plan, and we are excited, Chief Minister, for the opportunity to play a part, and we hope we will have a very robust plan, and with your execution focus, this will get driven to make an impact in short term. I also want to congratulate CII, because CII is an integral part and the force behind development of this plan. And today, my congratulations to CII and IMD, David Bach, for this signing of this agreement. Thank you all very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, I now have the proud privilege to invite our chief guest for today, Mr. N. Chandrababu Naidu, Honorable Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, to address us. Sir.
Executive Chairman, Tata Sons, unfortunately co-chairperson for making Andhra Pradesh as Swarna Andhra Pradesh by 2047. I am very proud to associate with him. And also most respectable also for doing ethical business. We are proud of it. Business Chairman, Airports, GMR Group, Mr. Raju, President, IMD Business School, Switzerland, David Beck, Director General, Confederation of Indian Industry, Chandrajit Banerjee, and icons of industry. As usual, I am seeing all of you. By seeing all of you, I am getting so much of confidence. What all my dreams will become a reality in the near future. I don't have any doubt about it. Especially CAI has to do so much for me. When 1995, there is no takers for CAI. I was only the person, only Chief Minister to promote, to associate with CAI for business. Continuously 6-7 times we had CAI partnership summits. That was the beginning. And I had a very good experience with the Tata also. We have done technology breakthroughs so many times, so many areas. That is the best experience for me. Here, I had a track record. There is a proof of concept. Just like industrialist, I am also having that proof of concept. India started economic reforms, introduced economic reforms. From then onwards, I want to take advantage of it. I started in Andhra Pradesh, second generation reforms. Now anywhere if you go, so many Indian entrepreneurs and Andhra entrepreneurs. India is having one advantage, biggest advantage. First mover in technology, demographic dividend as a windfall gain, entrepreneur skills on their blood. Every person, if you see, they are doing extremely well. And also, third one, if you see, most acceptable community globally. I can proudly say, Indians are doing extremely well by serving the global community as on today. It will continue even for future. All these things are possible today. Again, we are having a right leader at right time. That is Narendra Modi, Honorable Prime Minister today. Very stable government, 11 years. You are seeing all over the world, so many problems politically. In India, there is a strong leader, visionary, and also is having clarity in administration or future. He prepared Vikasit Bharat 2047. I don't have any doubt you are going to witness. Already symptoms are, we are seeing. By 2047, India will be number 1 or number 2. There is no doubt about it. I am totally confident. And also Indians globally will be number 1 in creating wealth and also servicing the global community. If you see recent assessments, Bloomberg analysis, by 2027, India will be number 1 country providing most to the incremental GDP of the world. As on today, we are doing from 2028 onwards. That is the era for India that is going to happen. Even if you see here, so many assessments are coming. And also India is only the country which is having advantage of demographic dividend advantage another 20-25 years. All developed countries have failed in management of population. India, if we can manage, we can do service to the community globally. That will be a big contribution for the global survival itself. That is how it is going to happen. In this context, I have seen Telugu community. More than 100 countries, Telugu community and Indians are there. Never I expected this type of growth within a short time of a very reasonable time. Then I thought, originally in 1995, I used to take entrepreneurs, 20, 30 or 40 with their expenditure, they used to come along with me. I used to go to different countries. Then I used to introduce our entrepreneurs to their local entrepreneurs, even GMR, here everybody is here, even Greenco, everybody. I used to introduce them. Then they used to discuss and start business, how to operate everything. I am very proudly say, I am only the person who is coming regularly for Davos to meet all of you and learn every time what is the new developments, how to move in the direction. This is one ambition we are having. Global Leadership Center. I am using not an institution. I wanted to bring all global institutions to prepare global leaders for tomorrow, challenges how to face. That is very, very important. So, lot of opportunities. Technology is maturing. Now artificial intelligence, quantum computing, real-time data collection, historical data. We can take real-time decisions, right decisions. Earlier with the leadership driven, now truth or realistic solutions for problems. That is going to come. So with all these things, already I am talking about AI. Even Chandrasekhar is there. Yesterday I commented one thing. All AI modules will be available for all citizens free of cost. Money government will pay for you, companies. Then everybody will adopt the technologies, how to use day-to-day life. Now, some of the areas we are seeing, sometimes people are not prepared to spend some money. We can give free, then how they are going to operate, we have to think over. One more example we are doing, natural farming, organic cultivation. In a big way we are going, certification, traceability, and product perfection. That will be the biggest contribution for the global community. Without fertilizers, without pesticides, we are producing food for the people or global community. This is what I wanted to impress upon you. As on today we are saying, Indians are earning highest per capita income globally. It may be America, it may be Australia, it may be Europe, everywhere. The reason is all these things are happening within 20 years' time or 25 years' time. They are very hardworking, reliable, and also enterprising. They are doing extremely well. In this context, we wanted to start this institute. I am very happy. Today is one more milestone for future, how to build. 25 years IT and ISB and so many institutions. Now latest institutions we want to network and we want to take next level of entrepreneurs development. That is where practical development I am thinking. ISB, all these things will give academic discussion, hand-holding, but leaders how to promote. That is the example. Through public policies we can transform. Fortunately, Narendra Modi ji is there. He is also working very hard. He wanted to make double-digit growth for the country. I am also in that opinion. All industrialists you have to guide us. If you grow single digit, we will be in middle income trap. But there is a possibility. If you grow double-digit growth, then we will have a tremendous advantage globally. That is where not only one sector, even green energy, we will be the leader. Even tomorrow, deep technologies, in all walks of, we will be the leader. Even food, we will be the leader. Like that core industries anyway, steel, cement, all these things will come, and infrastructure also we can develop. With this, I am very happy to associate all of you. Again, I am seeing so many friends. I am getting so much of confidence. I wish all the best. It is a win-win situation. We have to repay to the society. For that, all of us has to join together. As Chandrasekhar has rightly mentioned, originally, we used to work PPP model. P3 I can say. Public-private partnership. Either infrastructure, power or industry or education, everything. Now I am saying P4 model. Public, private people partnership. It is everybody's responsibility. Society is giving everything for us. We are all here because of society. There is poverty. There are inequalities between haves and have-nots. It is growing. But ultimately, people as capital, zero poverty is the goal. How to reduce inequalities continuously, it is the responsibility of everyone. As policymakers, my responsibility. As corporate leaders, it is equally your responsibility. All of us will join together how to make India without any poverty. Equal opportunities, better living standards, that is our goal. For that, so many things we are working. That is where I requested Chandrasekharanji, not only giving ideas and also real time, you have to correct it if necessary and audit what we have done. Where are lapses, just like companies, I want to go in that direction. Finally, I want to achieve our goal. With this, I am thanking all of you. Wonderful time, IMD. Now I am expecting a lot from you to bring all knowledge globally and train our people continuously. Thank you. Very nice of you. I wish all.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will now have a brief discussion. So may I request all of you to remain seated. The Honorable Chief Minister will be here with us, so please remain seated. There are a few others who have to leave, but the rest of them will be here, so please do settle down. Pathway to India's green industrialization, from green hydrogen to green manufacturing. A brief discussion organized by the ENY and the Confederation of Indian Industry. Please remain seated. Yeah. May I request Mr. Rajiv Memani, Mr. Anil Kumar Chalamala Shetty, Mr. Hans Olav Ryan, Mr. Sajan Jindal to please join us on the dais. May I request everybody else to please settle down. We'd like to continue seamlessly with the next session. I suggest you go.
Let me just, on behalf of everybody, our Honorable Chief Minister, Shri Chandrababu Naidu. He's one of the most dynamic and one of the most visionary leaders of India today. Our theme today, and we have an outstanding panel, we'll have to go through this very quickly given the time constraints. Our theme today is Pathways to India's Green Industrialization. And what are India's imperatives? I know today speaking about green industrialization, given what we are hearing around the world, is a bit contradictory. But for India, just to give you context, India per capita consumption of energy is 27 gigajoules. And if India was to achieve its aspiration, which is 1/8 per capita consumption of the world, if India has to achieve its aspiration of growth by 2047 and increase the per capita income by 5 or 6 times, India's total energy consumption would be 370 billion gigajoules. India imports 40% of their energy, and because of that, for India, green energy is not only a necessity, but without it, I don't think we will be able to achieve our growth aspirations. And green energy leading to green hydrogen and leading to green manufacturing. We have a really outstanding panel, and I know we are running behind time. Therefore, I'll not make any further comments on this, but what I'll do is I will request some of our panelists to speak, and then request our Honorable Chief Minister. Can I start with requesting Mr. Sajan Jindal, who, as we all know, is the chairman of JSW Steel. They're doing some seminal work on green steel, and also JSW Energy, where they're doing both renewable, pump hydro, and everything else. So, Sajanji, it would be great to share your insights in terms of what you're doing.
Thank you, Rajiv. Honorable Chief Minister, Shri Chandrababu Naidu Garu, my other panelist friends, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I know it's very early in the morning here in Davos. We Indians are not used to this kind of very early at 7 o'clock to start working, but in Europe, I guess it is quite standard. Talking about green energy, I think this is the buzzword. I mean, we are seeing the climate change that is happening globally because of overuse of fossil fuel, because the whole world is developing and the consumption, the population is growing globally, and the use of fossil fuel is increasing, whether it is in automobiles or whether it is power generation, power consumption. As we tend to become more affluent, we try to consume more energy, and therefore we burn more fossil fuel. So therefore, green energy is very important in all aspects of life. But I have a very strong belief that economics play the most important role. As long as we can make green energy economically viable, cheaper than the conventional energy, only then we will see the real use of green energy at mass scale. We can go on speaking about it, we can go on talking about it, dreaming about it, that the whole world will go fossil fuel free. It won't happen, because as long as the economics don't drive it. But the good news is that the technological development that is happening globally in any industry, that the renewable energy is becoming more and more economical, is becoming global scale, and technology development is happening, which is bringing the renewable energy, the green energy within the grasp of common man, which is becoming at par with the fossil fuel-based energy. So two things are happening. The fossil fuel-based energy costs are going up, and renewable energy costs are coming down. So, and that is true even in other industries. We are now all talking about making molecules using green energy, whether green ammonia or green hydrogen. All those things are now taking shape, and as it gets scaled up, we will see more and more green energy being used in industries as well. In the mobility, the electric cars, electric trucks, electric buses are becoming the future, is becoming reality. We can see a lot more green electric cars happening, battery operated, as well as now the new one is the hydrogen operated. Though I still believe hydrogen is some time away. There is a lot of development happening on the hydrogen front. But the battery side is really happening, and I'm very optimistic about the electric cars and the electric buses, which will be operated by the batteries. So I see a lot of a future for green. We at JSW are really taking this in a very big way, both in renewable energy. In our JSW Energy, we are building large green energy platform. Also in our electric mobility, we are taking large steps to build electric cars, electric trucks, electric buses. And finally, in our steel, which is our mainstay, we are setting up a experimental 4 million ton green steel plant in Maharashtra, which will use hydrogen as the feedstock and will be making green steel. So I'll stop here as we have a big panel which is going to deliberate on the green hydrogen, and Honorable Chief Minister, we would all like to hear his vision on the green energy for the state of Andhra Pradesh, as well as for the whole country and also for the whole world, because Mr. Chandrababu Naidu, as we all know, is a visionary. He is not only Chief Minister of the state, but he is the driver of the whole economy, whole country, as well as the whole world, because as we know, a lot of people from Andhra Pradesh is today driving the world's largest corporations. So I will stop here, and thank you very much once again.
Thank you so much, Sajjanji. I also must mention that since the Honorable Chief Minister is here, Andhra was the first one, and I must congratulate him, to set up the first green hydrogen hub in the country, and that's a big catalyst. Can I now request Hans, if you can make some quick remarks? Hans is the CEO of Yara Clean Ammonia, Norway.
Thank you very much, Honorable Chief Minister, dear guest. Thank you very much. I'm really honored to be part of you this morning. I would just like to present you Yara Clean Ammonia first. We are the largest carrier of ammonia today. We represent roughly 20% of every ton of ammonia which is transported in the world. Just to give you an idea of our company. And we are represented around the world globally, and we are also present in India, where we have a plant producing urea and ammonia today. But grey. As you say, we are already implementing concrete measures to scale up, also in the renewable, in the low carbon area within ammonia. But what do we need to be successful in decarbonizing? First of all, we need actors willing to go with us in this. It's quite a risky from an entrepreneurial perspective. And we need actors to join us, because we cannot do it ourselves, and contribute with these unique competences and resources. And AM Green is one of our key partners to do this, and we are very happy to join up with AM Green to do that. Secondly, we need brave politicians, as we have here today, who can promote entrepreneurship and create stable and predictable framework. And most of all, we need incentives for low carbon products. This is really key, and this is probably the biggest hurdle today to scale up, and I'll come back to that. But before that, why India and why Andhra Pradesh? Well, first of all, you have competitive renewable energy. Secondly, you have decided that the green projects can utilize the federal grid. And as we started this morning, you have plentiful availability of educated workforce, as the Global Leadership Center is showing. And that is also key, one of the keys for success. And another one is, as we live in a global world, the green ammonia also needs to be compliant. Notably, to be imported into Europe, it needs to be RFNBO compliant. And the state of Andhra Pradesh I'm certain they will provide this in the future. So, what is needed to be successful? As I said, collaborative efforts along the value chain. Within the production, we will do that with AM Green, because of the availability of renewable energy, as I said. And then it's also infrastructure is needed. Infrastructure is needed to bring this green ammonia, around the world. And in Yara Clean Ammonia, we already have an infrastructure. We have ships. As I said, we are the largest shipper today. But this is only the start. And we will continue building this infrastructure with partners in the value chain, being ports, being ship owners, and others. And we also need, as I said, a framework, a regulatory framework, and a certification. We need a worldwide standard for this clean ammonia. This is key to have a system which is fair and transparent. And then, most of all, very important, we need safety. The ammonia, we need a safe handling of the ammonia all along the value chain. I just want, if there's one thing you should remember today, when you leave this, is the word demand. We need demand for low carbon products. If we don't have demand, we will not have business cases. And we are all here to make business. We cannot make a green transition with red numbers. So we need incentives, we need mechanisms to boost low carbon demand. And we also need flexibility and optionalities. And that's also something I would highlight when it comes to India. The flexibility is, for example, that you can use the green renewable energy when the ammonia prices at a certain stage is not competitive, then you can bring the energy back into the grid. That is a flexibility which is important. And another one is about using the hydropower so that you can pump it back and create a stable production for the electrolyzers, which is important. So that's some of the things I wanted to highlight. And I really want to thank you for inviting us and creating this opportunity for us to continue working together. And I'm really looking forward to continue the close relationship we have with AM Green and the Indians. And I'm looking forward to build together this future together with you. So thank you very much, everybody. And I wish you a very good WEF and a good conference.
Thank you so much, Hans. Thank you for your insightful comments. Thank you for your commitment to India and to Andhra. Thank you very much. Yeah. Okay. I will now request our Honorable Chief Minister, he will listen, I think, the Honorable Chief Minister to make his remarks, please. Thanks.
President presiding of this meeting, Mr. Rajiv, President Designate, CAI Chairman, and CEO, Ernst & Young India, here, if you see others, you are all working in green energy in a big way. I am having as a policy maker. You are all leaders in corporate. As a policy maker, I had a very good experience on power energy sector itself. In India, late 90s, we had a power cuts, serious shortage of power. It is for agriculture, domestic and industry. Even because of shortage of power and power cuts, we shut down industries. At that time, all politicians in India are afraid to take bold reforms. First time in India, power sector reforms I initiated in 1999. That is the first revolutionary changes in energy sector. Everybody told me, if you do this, you will have a problem politically. But bold I have done. Of course, one election I have lost. For doing right things also sometimes, we are not in a position to manage people, we'll have that. That is the beginning in power sector. That is generation companies and distribution companies and also transmission and regulatory setup. First regulatory commission was set up in power sector reforms. Then only other areas have come. Now I am very happy. We are all talking now renewable energy, green energy. Earlier, if you see, I tried so many times, whenever I had an occasion, renewable energy, 15 rupees unit or 20 rupees also. Prohibitive cost. It is only a passion. If anybody will talk about renewable energy, it is a passion. Around again 2014, I became Chief Minister. Then Piyush was the Central Minister, Honorable Minister. Both of us sat together. For this, scaling is the solution, innovation is the key. Solar, wind, we promoted maximum. One meeting, I gave a statement before Piyush Goyal. Solar energy will come 1 rupee 50 paisa to 2 rupees per unit. Everybody shocked how it is possible. Now it has come 1 rupee 90 paisa also. Sometimes 2 rupees 25 or 2 rupees 50 paisa like that. Now Honorable PM has given very big boost for RE. That is a very good thing. Either Surya Ghar and also even Kusum for promoting green energy in a big way. Now again I have taken up a mission mode. State as an ambitious target for renewable energy and aspires to become the global leader in green hydrogen, solar, wind energy and clean fuel exports. Because of my earlier, I had a reversible pumped energy in Sri Salem long back. When Greenco Anil came to me, I wanted to go for pumped energy. I had a good experience on that. You start it. I'm fully in touch with you, and then we'll do it. It is possible. That is how we made it solar, wind, pumped energy, hybrid model. Now it is a success story now. Now he is going for green energy, green hydrogen. Even I am very happy. Even next to him, they are having tie-up also. Now another 2 years, I think, he is going to produce products next year. Now already site is ready, energy is ready, green energy is ready. Only conversion is the issue, that's all. Here, if you can see here, we are having a very, very big plan. $115 billion investment in fuel sector alone. This is 500 megawatts renewable energy, 5 MMT green hydrogen by 2030. Even this will contribute 30% of national target. That is what we are aiming. I am 100% confident. Recently PM has come. He inaugurated one project in Visakhapatnam, green hydrogen project. NTPC and also GENCO, Government of Andhra Pradesh, joint venture. Nearly they are going to spend around $21 billion. So that project we have laid foundation. Next project is his. Even Jindalji is here, JSW. We are very happy. We are working with him. And Reliance also biofuel. They are investing 65,000 crores. Andhra Pradesh is going to become hub for green energy, green hydrogen, and also many things. What I wanted to impress upon you, this is the future. Not only temperature levels, all these things, that is one angle. But technology always will mature. Originally, power means only hydel, then thermal, then gas, then oil, these vehicles, only oil, petrol or diesel. Even India has done economic reforms because of shortage of fuel at that time. There is no money, there is no exchange reserves to buy petrol and diesel. That is where in 1991 forced economic reforms for us, but it has benefited in a big way. That is how things are happening. Now I wanted to tell you, all of you, we are total top 10 principles I have kept. One is cost optimization of fuel and energy, and environmental balance, and export of green hydrogen, green fuels for global community. That is where we are working. From Andhra Pradesh, we are having advantages. One is abundant solar, and also wind is possible. Deccan Plateau, because of that, pumped energy is also possible. And also battery, we can introduce that also. With all these things, it is again, we are having excellent ports on East Coast. After green hydrogen, one has to export. Now he has acquired some units in Kakinada port. Port is ready. If he can complete the project, he can export immediately. That is the advantage we are having. All ecosystem is in order. What I wanted to request all of you, I wanted to go now, all vehicles, EV vehicles, even on rooftop, I want to promote in a big way. And as on today, this year, around 30 lakh families we are promoting to have rooftop power generation, that is solar. Ultimately, I wanted to make it democratization of power generation. You can generate, you can consume, surplus, you can give it to grid, deficit, you can take back, net metering, everything we can do it. Now technology is very big handy. Use technology and move forward. Then finally, green energy is the solution. We are having one is environmental, carbon emissions. But at the same time, cost effectiveness. But only my request to you, all of you, have R&D strong. Make research continuously. How to reduce the cost. How to bring innovations. Thereby, you are going to do very big job, and also you are going to save the environment. Even in this, I am adding again, I want to go for natural farming. While going for natural farming, use technology, drones, CCTV cameras, or otherwise everything we will use it. But through drones, fertilizer, that is a chemical fertilizer we are not using, we are going to use natural manure through drones for the plants. These are all big plans I am having. I am very happy. So many people are here. Andhra Pradesh is a case study for all of you. It is a hub. Anybody is interested, you be in touch with us. We will work together. We will produce a good model for the global community. This is I am in touch with all players. Even I am learning continuously for the last 3 decades about energy. As a policy maker, I am learning. As an entrepreneur, you have to execute it. It is a win-win situation for both of us. We will create a policy. If necessary, we will give subsidies. We will work with you, handhold, and real-time decisions, everything. Earlier, I used to talk about speed, ease of doing business. Now we are talking speed of doing business. I want to do everything real time. It is possible because of technology penetration. With this wonderful meeting, excellent. Even our new President CA, you will have a very good time. Spend some time in Andhra Pradesh. Guide us for making green energy, green hydrogen a reality. With this, I am thanking all of you. Thank you, Ananda.
Thank you very much, Honorable Chief Minister, for your passionate, insightful, and outstanding comments. I think it's really inspiring what is happening in Andhra and what you're leading as a policy maker. So thank you very much. I know his team is constantly coming because he's got outstanding meetings. So I think we can you, if Anit, you want to make some concluding remarks and then we can wrap up? Or? Huh?
I just want to make it, good morning, everybody. No, I just want to take an opportunity to thank Sir, who has been encouraging me from the day one when I was starting my career back in London as IT professional. 2004, he's always been inspirational for all of us. Starting my career as IT employee in 1996, gone to London. Then when we moved back to India, 2009, he gave us huge support as to start up as start a small modest start. And by 2014-15, when RE Invest has started, and Naidu Modi has been initiating the whole renewables as an initiative. So I was the first one who actually initiated the wind farms and solar as a large scale. Now to say, but by 2017-18, we became India's largest renewable energy generator with 7,000 megawatts. I would say totally with the support of the sir, developing the first gigawatt scale, globally first gigawatt scale solar farm, Gani, which was invested by the sir only again at the time. But 2018, we discussed about pump storage, closed loop pump storage, and that was never in the policy, never with the rights of the state or the center. Again, we worked hard for 6 months to understand how to unlock the policy and design it. And then it became a role model for the nationally, and today it was one of the priority sectors. And with the 2021 hydrogen mission being thought, hardly anybody has visualized India can participate into the whole journey. And as soon as he has taken the chair, within 6 months he has released an integrated clean energy policy, which has been covering right from the renewable energy manufacturing toward electrolyzer manufacturing, hydrogen generation toward hydrogen derivatives, biofuels toward SAF, and biogas towards derivatives. There's an amazing policy which has captured the whole end-to-end, which the whole globe is looking for. I would say today the renewable, green energy transition is not for just for India's economy. We, India, in today's global economy, where our positioning has been placed, it's a great opportunity. I would say it's in a global economy with $100 trillion. Out of that, $13 trillion is energy basket, $11 trillion is molecule market, while only $2 trillion is a localized electron market. Today, we converting these green electrons towards the molecules as a great opportunity for us to play in the $11 trillion market globally. That's where Andhra, India can play in a huge opportunity, unscalable. So I would say, thanks for leadership, sir. We all, next generation will be surviving towards your great supports.
Where we are working now, within 5 years, 10 lakh crores investment, 7.5 lakh employment, and also university we want to set up for preparing skill development continuously and new technologies. Now, it is a new area. You have to bring global players. All of us, all of you, has to brainstorm, innovate, reduce the cost, make it viable, sustainable.
Just to add one more point, sir. Out of $12 billion we invested in India, $4 billion already invested in Andhra, sir. The projects which have been grounded now are $3 billion for now. And we have plans further for good plans.
Very nice. Thank you so much.